Okay, all right. So I'm headed back home now. I just didn't want to be in there telling this ridiculous story. Okay, so this is the backstory, and I probably should have told this first, and then everything will make a lot more sense. Okay, now at some point in time before this particular 4th of July, there had been um, some white men had gotten taken into an area and tortured, and his head got blew off. All right. My cousin Drew um, had alleged when the police, had come asking questions about it, he had alleged, yeah, I know who did it. You know what I'm saying? And he had talked to the police and told them that he had overheard, those two dudes talking about it. You know what I'm saying? And they had done it, and it was something that had to do with the shotgun. I can't remember, but anyway, so they got upset with him for telling the police. You know what I'm saying? What they quote unquote call snitching on. So they got upset with him, and that day that they had come over, they had planned. That was what that stick with the hook was for. They had planned to, do something to my cousin Drew. You know, like take his eye out. I know they kept saying something about his eye, or whatever, like that. And the fact that I wasn't leaving was pissing them off because they had really come there just to do that and then leave. You know what I'm saying? But with me lingering, then it was messing up, fouling their plans up. And then it's like, by the time I do step out, they getting drunk at the party. You know what I'm saying? And their intentions are no longer to take his eye out. So we had a good time. Now it did like to be another altercation between me and the bounce up and down. It did like to be another altercation because he had come outside and I was standing on the and by this time, like something kind of starting to click to me. You know what I'm saying? Because this is later on when the party going down. Something kind of starting to click to me. I still ain't put it together, but I knew it was fighting time. So I go outside, I start, you know what I'm saying, getting ready. And that's when he comes out and, I start getting ready, and so he turned around and he went back in. But that was the real, because he was way bigger, like 6 feet, 200 at least. So he was bigger than me. I'm not saying like he was afraid. Now he knew I could do some damage. I could hit him and do some damage. I'm not saying he was like afraid, like I was gonna beat him or nothing like that. But he just didn't. He didn't want to fight. He only wanted to hit me with a hammer. So, but then later on, y'all, because I have an uncle that is off the chain. Okay, I got an uncle that ain't nobody to fuck with. And if people wonder why I don't say about a lot of stuff, that's because, I got my reasons. But my uncle had came later on, and I'm sitting down by the table, a little stool that was by the table, and the dude was just standing. Matter of fact, he had just walked in. I think he was looking for some beer or something, but he had just walked in and was standing there beside me. You know what I'm saying? Just standing there. My uncle walked in, and he was already fucked up. My uncle walked in. He like, what did he say to him? Because my uncle got this little saying. I know y'all have heard me say it plenty of times. Well, not y'all, but if there's any people here that know me, you've heard me in the past say something like just pick a derogatory name. Uh, you're like, what's up, ugly? You don't mind if I call you ugly? Do you ugly? I get that from my uncle because he walk up to somebody, some, what's up, stinking ass? He be like, you don't mind if I call you stinking ass? Do you stinking ass? Or something like that. But it's so funny. Anyway, he walked up to the dude and said something like that, and the dude looked at him like, what? Then my uncle shifted. He was like, something he was doing. I don't know what he was doing. That dude turned and looked at my uncle and walked right the fuck out. My uncle about tall as me, okay? But he is nobody to fuck with. And as soon as he saw, you know what I'm saying, my uncle getting into stance, then he turned around and he walked out. So that was the end. I don't even know if I've even seen him or held conversation with him since then. The other guy, whose little brother I used to watch, me and him, we're still cool. We see each other every once in a while. Every once in a blue moon, because nothing happened that day. You know what I'm saying? There was no need. They had a plan that didn't come together. There was no need. Like, nobody fought. Nothing happened. That was it. The first part I just told, and I'm going to see if I can go back and make that make any little bit of sense whatsoever. Like I said, this when he came in with the hook. Yeah, that's about all I can say, that I can say. So I do not know, what happened with the guy, the man that got killed. I do not know what happened. Excuse me, because like I said, I had just been staying down there for a couple of months. This happened before I had moved down there. You know what I'm saying? But I think the investigation is still ongoing, but the police was no longer around, like, asking questions. So that's, they had showed up over there. That put my cousin eye out, y'all. And I don't know what else they want to do to him, but, he wasn't, like, trying to hurt nobody or whatever. He's special. You know what I'm saying? Not in a mad fucked up way, because like I said, he does live by himself. But his sister manages his money and she cooks for him. Everything else he can do, But yeah, so I got that story out of the way. That was it. I think that might have been the last story that I never got a chance to tell on my other page. I'll make sure. And once I tell the last one from that, and totally sever that. All right, you guys. Have a lovely day.